dear. Oh dear, oh my. Oh, don't worry, little scuba diver. I'm here. Shh. All right, just stay still. I'm going to. There. Now you can breathe underwater. Can you hear me? Hello? Are you all right? There we are. Yes, as I said, you can breathe underwater now. Oh, just a simple magic spell. Don't worry. I'm a nurse shark. And you seem to be lost and injured. Do you mind if I... Thank you. Oh, that looks like it hurts, darling. Oh, you poor thing. Well, we are in my cave. I've never worked on a human before. But, perhaps my methods can help. After all, I can't really call myself a nurse shark if I don't help you, right? My magic seems to have done its work, and you can definitely breathe underwater now, so... Maybe I'll put a little bit of this in my pot and... There. Well, it's hard to explain to a human, but... Let's just say, you'll be able to breathe underwater for a longer period of time now. That way I don't have to keep casting the spell every so often. Ooh, I'm sorry. Does that hurt? Here, I'll go get some medicine for it. It is magical, but I think it might be able to help. Just tell me if it stings, all right? Ah, yes. What I'm doing right now is I'm simply mixing herbs together. A little bit of sea kelp, a little dust of a clamshell, and, what else? We have my magic elixir. And then, since you're human, I have to mix up the recipe a little bit. Darling, can I have a strand of your hair, please? Oh, just a little bit. You don't have to. You can just, I can just snip, snip, snip it off if you'd like. It's just to make sure that this more antibiotic, yes, antibiotic properties, they don't change your DNA. We wouldn't want you to become an actual ocean creature now, would we? Oh, darling, that's happened a couple of times. It's generally why us nurse sharks stay away from the coast. But when I saw your fellow men leave you like that, oh, no, 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 I just couldn't bear it. My instincts took over. My job and duty is to protect. Speaking of which, it seems like it's done. All right, let me just... Yes, it stings, doesn't it, darling? It's all right, it's all right. There you are. Ah, yes, my instincts. That's what we were talking about. My instincts, my duty is to protect and serve all of the wildlife. And considering you're in the water, I would presume that means you're wildlife now. They really did leave you, getting attacked by a creature so, and They didn't even attempt to try and recover you. Shameful they are. Let's hope that they, if they ever get hurt, have nicer people around them. Though karma usually has its funny ways, doesn't it? Oh, and you have a little bit of a cut on your nose. Let me just... You look so cute. Oh, sorry, darling. I didn't mean to make you blush. Though it is good that your heart is still beating in this way. The blood rushing to your face, all of that. Oh, shh. Everything's fine. Can I check your pulse? Speaking of which. Oh, well, I'm glad to report your heartbeat is strong. Though it might have something to do with the adrenaline. An awful barracuda attacked you. Normally they're not so close. Something must have scared them off. Oh, poor thing. Well, this cave is a little deeper than you were diving, so to avoid any of that, we'd have to take you up very slowly. And right now, with all of the creatures out, and you still bleeding, I have to get something to wrap that. I don't think right now would be great. But don't worry, again, I have the little magical thing going, so you'll be able to breathe this whole time. And when it's safe for you to go back up, we'll take you. Well, I'll take you. And then you'll be completely safe and sound. Though I would go back to those people who left you and give them a piece of your mind. How rude of them. Oh, I would never think of ever doing that. Oh, poor thing. All right, can you hold still for me again, darling, as I wrap your arm? There we are. You are behaving so well. One of my best patients. Oh, if I had something you could eat, I would definitely give you one. Well, I'm not sure if you would like the candy I have. Humans have a particular taste. I've noticed that not a lot of them eat the same things we do. Well, the thing that I have is sea salt, but it's like your rock candy. Yes. Sea salt, but rock candy. It's hard to explain. My dear, I fear it would dry you out. I do not want you to become dehydrated down here. Well, I'm not sure where I would get you any fresh water. We're kind of surrounded by seawater. So it's best that you don't have any. Maybe later, if you have, I don't know, your own bottle, we can find a more open cave and we can talk more about it. Right now, we're about healing, not possibly hurting you. Oh, I'm the nicest shark you've ever met. Well, that's very kind of you. Though it is a common misconception that sharks are mean. They're just territorial. Or hungry, one of the two. Most of the times, they don't really want to bother humans. We're very, antisocial species. Well, except for no sharks. Quite kind. Unless you step on us. I don't really like that part. making sure this is very carefully wrapped up with some kelp. I have to make sure that you're safe. I can't imagine what would have happened if I wasn't there. I don't want to imagine what would have happened if I wasn't there. Well, nurses down here are a little bit different than nurses up there. We don't need all of those fancy gadgets. We have magic and, well... No. I wish I could just use magic on you. It would make everything a lot more simple. But, alas, wild magic and humans, they don't mix very well. I've heard terrible, terrible stories of what happens, and I do not want that to happen to you. You deserve to go back to your normal human life. Live with your normal human family. Though, if humans are all so mean as the ones I saw, perhaps using wild magic on you wouldn't be too far off. You seem nice. Very nice. I haven't interacted with many humans. But from the ones I've seen throw their trash into the ocean where I live, you seem like one of the better ones. Oh, so you and your men were scoping out the area for a nature reserve? Oh, how kind of you. Yes, the coral in this area is simply beautiful, isn't it? That's what you were trying to protect? The coral? Oh, you certainly are sweet. Oh, I'm so glad I am wrapping you up. Here I thought I was just doing my due diligence. A kind human wanting to help our ocean, my home. I'm making sure to wrap it extra nice now. Oh, I've heard about humans like you, but I thought they were a myth. Again, I don't have many interactions with humans, and those I've seen are quite not nice, so... Oh, but I am so glad those rumors aren't true, that there are good humans out there, that the myths were true, and... There we go, all nice and wrapped up. Again, I wish I could do more for you, but magic just isn't good for humans. But this will buy you time. You can stay down here for, I think a whole day without having any problems. Then we'll take you back up to the surface, and you can get some real medical attention. Oh, there's no need to thank me. I'm just doing my job. And I'm happy to do so for a human like you. Oh, blushing? Me? Oh, no, not me. I simply, I'm fascinated by you. And I hope I can see you again. Wonderful. I do live around here, so I hope that when you come back after you get your medical treatment, we can talk again. It's really nice what you're doing, and I would be more than happy to help you avoid any problems. Barracudas aren't very common here, so the fact that there were some means I should probably investigate. I'll get back to you if you arrive again. You have an inside scoop now. Oh, this is so exciting. It's been a day, and I'm sure that the barracudas are gone now. Oh, It has been lovely talking to you. Oh, no, I'm just a little sad, that's all. I've never met anyone like you. And now knowing that you're going to be gone. But you need proper medical attention. And I will not bar you from that. So, let's take you back up to the surface and get you help. And if I might request something, please do come back. I promise I'll keep you and whoever you bring safe. Just visit again. But if you don't, I completely understand. One more thing before you go. Thank you for everything.